And happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Wednesday. It is August 19th. That's what the clock says. August 19th, 2020. If you can believe it, we are over halfway through the month of August already. Getting ready to deep dive our way into September. Whew. So, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I know I am. It's very, very cool. I mentioned yesterday the cold front was coming through central Ohio. Well, it's definitely here. It's a bit of a chilly day. I actually had to turn the fans off, except for the ones in this room. This room, the fans stay on. But either way, I hope you're having a great day. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to Quarters Without Borders, where we are playing today for better tomorrow. Right now, we're playing our way through Ghost of Tsushima by Sucker Punch. We're doing so on the hardest available difficulty, which means lethal difficulty with the expert mode HUD enabled. And every time we die, fail, or retry, we are donating an additional 25 cents, an additional quarter, to a charity, to a good cause. As of today, we are up to a grand total of $24 flat. $24 in donations, so it's going fantastic. Good morning, Flanagan. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I have a couple cool little things to kind of show off today as we dive into it. I know it's midweek. Finally able to kind of roll a couple, tiny things to the channel. Quality of life upgrades. So I'm looking forward to showing them off. Flanagan, I hope you're having a great morning. Hopefully the skeleton mage was dealt with appropriately yesterday. And I hope you're enjoying the cool weather we have today too. If you get a chance, make it outside. Go for a walk, enjoy the nature. If there's anything this game does, it really makes you appreciate the beauty of what's around us. Before we get started, before we kind of dive into the gameplay today, I want to start things a little bit differently, just taking about a minute or two. But I mentioned yesterday that Sucker Punch released a little news blurb that they are having a co-op mode coming to Ghost of Tsushima this fall, this autumn. Oh my, you're going to re-attempt to fight the skeleton mage? Like, what happens when you fail or when you retreat? Is it still there? Or does it, time out and leave after a while? Because my understanding of it was kind of a summon, so I imagine it's only temporary. Or is it basically now an obstacle that you have to overcome at some point? That is a good question. But yeah, so the developers have mentioned that they're coming out with a co-op mode. And 2 days ago when we played on the stream, there was a fantastic mission that was set up at night, a moonlit, foggy evening in a forest, where we were under the impression that we were going to be hunting demons or evil spirits. And it turned out not to be, but the game started to toe a little bit into that paranormal, supernatural realm. I know the chat's not necessarily coming up right now. I can pop it over to there. So if you're watching it on the archives later, Quarters Without Borders, you can check out what the chat is going on. Best of luck leading the actual attack later today on that skeleton mage. You got this. How big is your party? Hopefully more than just Rem and you. Hopefully more than just the two of you. But yeah, the co-op mode. They're announcing it as a free co-op mode that is really diving into the supernatural aspects of Japanese folklore. And I know I mentioned it, I pushed everybody to go check out the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, I am going to take 2 minutes, and I'm actually going to play the trailer for you here, just so we can ogle over how amazing it is.
Peggy
All right.
18.
So we're letting it play, right? This is the official trailer released by Sucker Punch, by Sony Studios. I'm under the impression that there is sound. I'm not getting sound on my end, but every time I troubleshoot this, my audio mixer is showing the sound is playing. So hopefully you can hear it. If you can't, don't worry, it's just thematic, creepy music. But check this out. You're clearly in some parallel dimension, some demon dark world, and co-op up to 4 players, which is going to change depending upon how many players you have joining in your party. So you can have different missions available if you're doing it as 2-player, 3-player, or 4-player. And that face statue thing is creepy. Ghost of Tsushima Legends. It does, if you read the note there, it does require a PlayStation Plus subscription, which I don't currently have. You get a look at some of the gameplay. Floating rocks in the background. Ghost bow and arrow, whatever that is. Clearly new costumes and equipment. It looks epic. It looks very epic. So, I definitely think this is going to be a requirement for the channel to play in co-op. So if anyone out there is on PlayStation, has PlayStation Plus, and is looking at playing Ghost of Tsushima, or wants to do it on the channel, I will have more details going into the fall when this drops, as far as how we can get a group together to play this online. I think that'll be really, really cool. Good morning, subs. How's it going? You haven't missed much. We're just talking about the trailer from yesterday. Lady Dragana. Good. I'm glad there was sound. Good morning and welcome to the channel too. I thought it looked really, really cool. It's interesting that the sound plays through on your end, but it doesn't come through on my end. I mean, I can see my levels showing there's audio. It just didn't come through. So it looked super cool. You can, of course, go on their YouTube channel and check it out, like the official trailer. But I'm super jazzed to get a crack at it when it drops. Yeah. So without any further ado, let us dive back into our adventure. Subs, I hope you are having a good morning today. Lady Dragana, you as well. Okay, just a recap. We just helped Lady Masako here on the beach. Yesterday's adventure, basically we cut north. The Yagata farmstead, the Komoda town, and the Furuta village, all the way up to the coast. This northern spearhead. Today, let's finish checking out this little point up here, Sideshow's Point. And then we'll head south and just clear out this little blob of fog that remains. Kind of housekeeping, I suppose. Oh, there's a person. There's 2 people. 3 people.
I saw a flock of birds circling in the sky, my lord. I went to see where they were, and found the most beautiful place. I sat and stared, lost track of time.
We all need inspiration these days. During times of conflict, warriors would visit such places and write haiku.
I heard the art of haiku prepares the mind and body for
I feel
battle.
like she's referring to a
Is
haiku
it true, my
thing.
lord?
It is. But you don't have to be a warrior to benefit from poetry.
Ooh, no location. So it's just mentioning the haiku. Oh, we got some stormy skies over there. Hello, hello. Good morning, Tigger. Happy Wednesday. It is very stormy skies here. We're going to do a quick little gander. Take our look around the coast. Here are the graves of Masako's fallen children. And a quick note, because I'm sure some of you can see it on your screen at this point. We have a little quarters donated text blob down there in the bottom left. So we're going to try this out today. It's a little script. I was able to kind of piece some information together from the internet and do a little custom work on my end. But it should allow me to give you a visual readout of how we're doing. And just to recap, we're starting today at $24. I'm still working on getting, I guess, the 25-cent increments. So it's just tracking quarters right now. So a little button press. Bam. We can have a quarter up. And we can take it back. So a little live tracker as we're playing today. Because, I mean, you can hear me, I'm sure, dropping quarters in the bucket. But it doesn't really do the same justice as having a running total on the screen. So you can see how well or how unfortunate things are going throughout the daily stream. There's a lot more terrain down here than I anticipated.
Couldn't do this
Soda.
without you, boy.
Thank you, thank you. I think it's pretty cool. I eventually would like to get it so it shows up in dollars and it's not just a number tracker, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But for today, I think it will work.
Quickly, Sora!
Quickly to the flower. There's a bear. Why is there a bear out there? Seems like a very odd place for a bear. I guess there was a way down, wasn't there? Oh, man. The arrows that slayed you will go to good use. This random deceased character out here on the beach. That is a huge bear. I mean, I guess I've never really seen a bear, like, outside the zoo. That's just a really big bear. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, Mr. Bear. Your pelt will go to the liberation of the island of Tsushima. Okay, so this is kind of a little wonky. You can kind of see where the plane of the water. Oh, I know, right? It gets commented on probably every single day on the stream, how good this game looks. And this is kind of a bland spot right now. The lighting's pretty neat, but it's overall not terribly dynamic happening right now. Yeah, this is like a grizzly bear. I was pointing out the plane of the water isn't really interacting with the plane of the land. Like, you can see kind of how it just kind of is phasing through it. It doesn't even interact with me. Like, I can stand here, and the water just kind of goes through me like it's not even there. Once again, this is probably because this little bit of island, tippy tip tip, was not meant to actually be played with, to have like anything really interacted with it in a meaningful manner. Maybe it's just like low tide because I'm clearly off the coast. What if I whistled if my horse would come down here or not? Ooh, there are some people over there. Is that a Mongol patrol on the beach? Ah, there's a person that they've captured.
Stand and fight me!
Oh yeah. Come on, big guy. Done. Alright, let's get our sprint attack on. Untouched. Man, the white clothes just do not go well with sword fighting. Got enough equipment to upgrade my armor again, though.
You'll be free soon.
There's no escaping them, my lord. They control every road in and out of here.
Is that how they captured you?
Yes. I was following the path, and they were camped nearby, waiting for travelers.
Find a safe spot in the wilds until I've cleared the roads.
I wonder if that would work. I mean, I look kinda cleaner, to be honest. Alright, where is the rumored location that just got added? I imagine it was somewhere nearby, considering it was the roads, but I don't see any question marks. I mean, I feel like my character does look a little cleaner at this point. This is not my horse.
Horse! Good, Sora.
Ooh, we have some thunder. The flower up there. I can't really make out the edge of the island in the fog. Ooh, you can see lightning up ahead. Oh, what is this? It's like a camp. Who are you?
Stay strong.
Do you know of any supplies in the area?
No, my lord.
It's a monk.
But Kami will lend you aid if you pay your respects. Find the Torii gates, follow them to a shrine, and take what is offered.
You can see the
They say
lightning
a
in the
charm
background.
blessed by Kami can change one's fate. I could use that kind of help.
Cooking the fish. I guess they're just kind of camped here, hoping not to get caught. All right, Soda. Still have a little more island tip to explore. Explore. More coastline to explore. You know, I can only imagine what the cool breeze probably feels like, being up here on the coast, elevated up from above the ocean like this. The storm rolling in, you can see the lightning in the distance. Probably feels about as chilly as it is. Uh-oh. Chilly as it is here. What? Another bear? Oh, it's way over there. Oh, I could use the pelt. Whoop. That was a mistake. Release that arrow a little early. Oh, look, there's two flowers right next to each other. A third flower. And the coast gets a little shallow. There seems to be like a bridge of some sort over that way. That bridge probably up there. So that's about the edge of this little tip of the island. There is some sort of base or camp up here. Let us see what this has to offer. Whether it's ours or it's the Mongols. And there's the blue banners, which makes me feel like this is part of Clan Adachi. Some sort of war camp that was just ravaged. Oh yeah. Dang. Any supplies left behind? Man, like nothing here. Whoa! That startled me. Excuse me. I gotta be more careful where I run. Really, nothing. Nothing at all. That's surprising. I would figure there'd be something here.
Looking for me?
Ooh, we had a patrol wander up. Okay. We'll do this. Oh, there's a big guy in the back. That's gonna be an issue. Unless I get him during the standoff. Nope, he's not gonna come. Ooh. Get back up. Dang. Oh, we're not done yet. Nope, now we are. First quarter for the day. I knew that big guy was going to be a problem. And of course, because I failed, the patrol has moved on. And I don't get to retry that. That's a bummer. The storm has passed, though. How's it going, Trash Panji? It's probably pretty early there. I'm surprised you're awake already. So I mentioned this yesterday, and I'm going to make another shameless sibling plug here. But so Trash Panji is my sister, and she has just started doing an online yoga class through a platform called Good Elephant. Yesterday was the first class. I caught the tail end at the end of my my stream, and the last 15 seconds that I saw were pretty challenging. So, but I would definitely encourage, if anyone's getting into yoga or would like to try yoga, give it a shot. I mean, she's basically online Zoom casting. Is there a verb for that? Zoom casting the classes from all the way out west. And the next class is Sunday. Sunday, I think it was 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is what you had said. So if anyone wants to give a shot to Ashtanga yoga or Vinyasa yoga, give it a shot. I will be trying it this Sunday for the full class. So if anyone wants to just even join and come make fun of my inflexibility. The platform is Good Elephant. You have to sign up with them to get the invite, I believe. Man, this is like stockades. These folks were just like humiliated. And she does classes Tuesdays and Sundays. They're beginner-friendly classes, too. I hope. And I know it's kind of, right now, it's kind of pay what you want. I know the suggested pay is $9. It just goes to help offset the cost of her getting hosted on the platform and go through the class. So, yeah. Do it. I for sure will be there this Sunday, and I hope anyone else that can make it joins in. I think it'll be pretty cool to have a group attempting some yoga. Now, really quick, back to the game. The reason I'm kind of just wandering around in circles here is because my armor is pulsing, which tells me that there is an artifact somewhere nearby. The question is, where is it? And it's kind of like a game of Marco Polo. See, there's the tooltip, basically reminding me that this is what's happening. It's not pulsing over here. So let's... I mean, it's pulsing pretty intensely right now. Beat, 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 beat. There it is. It's a record. What happened in Komoda? Day 1. They is gone. Fires still go. Smoke. Can't find Toku. Day 3. Find stale rice ball this morning. Taste better than a pear from Shinano. Day 7. Smoke finally go away. Sun is shining. Maybe we live. Day 9. Thought sun would bring Toku out. No. But talk with survived person from Kashine. So maybe there is hope. Wish my writing better. Day. It doesn't matter what day it is. Found Toku today. Bury Toku by her favorite little waterfall. Now my turn. Toku, my Toku. But seems they tried surviving here for a while and it just didn't go so hot. The sun is beginning to set. We are in unfamiliar territory. Well, let's just say Mongol captured territory. Before we head south, let's check out that last little tip of the island.
Stand and fight!
Ooh, okay. This is a smaller patrol. I think there's just 3 of them. So we should be able to do this pretty easily. 1. 2. Yep, 3 spear people. Oh, there's still 2 more. There's a shield guy and a spear guy. Done. Now that went better. As night falls. It is certainly all about staying calm, keeping a level head,
That's my soda.
and playing to your character's strengths. It's the only way to survive these battles. Well, as night falls, it seems the storm is kind of rolling back in again. It seems to perpetually be stormy here on the coast. I feel like every day it's been stormy. We have these makeshift watchtowers. Let's tip us up to the lighthouse. I want to venture off the beaten path here a little bit. There's that moonlight streaming through the trees. Some more flowers. A lot of flowers. Man, there's a lot of them tucked away in this little corner. may be it. I know we've hit the mid-week point. Ooh. Some horse hop. Dang. We have, of course, one more stream tomorrow. Regular time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is a long play week. So we are having our regular long play Saturday this week. You don't want to miss it.
Let's go, Sora.
So much stuff. Another flower. Some deer over there. And I think we've about cleared out what there is here on this northern tip.
Faster, Sora.
Oh. Seriously, it's like every other. That is the worst. I wonder if there's anything important down there. Well, Subs, how is the calligraphy going? I know I haven't had a chance to come over and check it out in person yet. Okay, we're gonna catch the road and we're just gonna head south-south. Whoa. Whoa! It's supposed to be a standoff. Alright, big guy. Come on. I feel like a Jedi. Blocking the arrows. Ouch. Really? We're not out of this fight yet. You left off on capital H's? You gotta go further than that? That's not even halfway through the alphabet. You know what you should do? You should pick like a poem. Like a poem that you really like. And then just like use that as like a target to transcribe into calligraphy.
Let's go, Sora.
Cause it's probably a little more exciting than oh no, there's people. I can save them. I can save them. Watch this. Oh, I've never saved people before. Peasants, come speak to me. See, they have no idea what to do. I think they're just like supposed to die. And now they're just like, we have no idea what to do. Our AI algorithms tell us that we're not even supposed to be here.
Sora, come on!
That was cool though. I feel like practicing the letters can get a little tedious though. Like I feel like it'd be very easy to lose your motivation if you're just practicing letters. Can I just say, I'm super impressed that I saved those two peasants. Even though the game clearly is not meant to save peasants in that situation, they're meant to die. Alright, going back through this camp. And on down the road. I think I got lucky, because like I was far enough away I could see them spawn. So I'm like, oh, I know what this is. I've been here before. Okay, this is the town that I liberated. And we want to head... Oh, well, what do we think here today, folks? Do we want to head south to the Wolf Cub Falls, or should we head east to the Kukai's Falls? Okay, Trash Panji, that's usually the way it goes. Because the game it'll spawn two bad guys, usually with spears, and then it spawns two peasants, and they just stand there until you get close enough. And when you get close enough, they like start, and the peasants run, and the spear people chase them, and the spear people always catch up to the peasants, and they stab them, and they die in one hit. So usually by the time you get there, it's too late, and they've already killed them. And then you basically just avenge the peasants by killing the spear people. But in that scenario, I came over a hill, and you could see them basically waiting down at the bottom of the hill. So I was able to actually sprint on the horse, get down there, and save them. Which was kind of funny though, because when they spawned, basically, there was myself, the peasants were closest to me, and then the bad guys were on the far side of them. And the peasants spawned, and the peasants ran away from me, toward the bad guys. I thought I was done at that point. Alright, well, it's nice to see this village is still liberated from what we did yesterday. This would be so cool to be riding on a horse at night. The thunderstorm brewing overhead. Okay. Made it to the bridge that we saw. You see all the Mongol ships out in the bay. There's something on that waterfall. I don't know what that is. It warrants a closer inspection. We have another camp. And apparently there's an artifact nearby again.
Good day, Masako.
I'm assuming the one person that didn't get up to move is the person I can talk to.
My brother wanted to be a samurai, Lord Sakai. He built a bamboo training stand, spent a whole winter practicing on it.
Bamboo cutting. An excellent way to become a better swordsman. Perhaps I can join your brother in practice.
Sadly, he died of fever a few years ago. But every time I see a stand beneath its flag, I think of him.
And now, so will I. Thank you. Take care.
Interesting. This is the second camp that we've just kind of found, and it's just vignettes. It's just little bits of info. It's not actually... There's no supplies. There's no quest. There is an artifact around here, though. This is kind of neat. Well, it's not pulsing anymore. That is the thing that I saw. Yeah. Can't get back up, can I? Okay, we got a banner. It was worth a little diversion. And the sun is rising. Oh, I don't think... Well, the road just goes to a camp. Not even marked, just goes to a camp. Well, let us continue on down the road. We have some Mongols ahead, I see.
I'm right here!
You know, that's a really good point, Lady Dragana. I actually thought about that. Because yesterday we did have a lot of, like, intro kind of comments. Spinning finish. But you make a good point. I've actually been kind of thinking the same thing, that maybe I was meant to come up this way first. Because you really kind of start the game kind of like here-ish, I guess. And I mean, we did start to explore south, which is where most of the missions are. But I guess, you know, you start the prologue of the game over in Komoda Beach. It could be a situation where you're meant to go this way. I don't really know, though. Because it doesn't really give you a specific direction.
My prayers have been answered.
Be careful up there.
I'd be honored if you had this.
Dang. People got tied up to a tree and then used for target practice. That person drowned, perhaps? They had bags tied to their feet. They just washed up on the shore. That's horrible.
Saved by a samurai. I don't believe it.
You are free to go.
That's a good boy.
I mean, you could just stand in the road next to all the dead bodies.
I'd given up hope, my lord.
I think he's just in shock. Alright. Crossing the next little side. This is like a tiny little island. More? Oh, they're fighting a bear. We'll let the bear do the work. This bear's gonna destroy this guy. Whoa! Okay, it almost got me too. That was probably a strong enough swipe, it would have killed me. Dang. That was close. It's so kind of humorous though, watching them get just owned by bears. I mean, the bear just throws them around like rag dolls. I mean, I have no idea if that's what a bear attack would be like in real life, or if a bear is strong enough to do that to a human. But I mean, just to pick a human up and throw them around like a rag doll, that seems pretty intense. Is that 2 people? Yeah, that's 2 people. More supplies. You can almost feel the warmth of that sunlight coming up as it burns the fog off the land. Oh, that's odd. Random barrel. Ooh, we've come upon another little farm. Wherever we happen to be right now. The next time we make it to a town, we're gonna have so many supplies. Ooh, there's some dead people here by this tree, though. Let's see if there's anybody alive here at the farm. Well, there's somebody working in the field. Clearly not that bad. Next time we make it to civilization, I'm gonna have a heck of a lot of supplies to upgrade stuff.
Nobody can break in. Not even the Mongols. I guess we can. Wasn't it
Man, this is a really big rice paddy. Takashiki Farmstead. Alright, so this is like the second farmstead we found. I mean, look at this. The mud, the ivy on the wall. Oh, that's fantastic. This is a very big farm. A lot of it seems to have been destroyed. They've certainly seen better days here. See if there's any info to gather or to learn, and then we'll be on our way. Just like knocking the building down? What is he doing? It's like, I hate this burned doorway. Let me half-heartedly swing my axe at it. The one thing this game does, which is, I will commend it for. Oh, you were up fast. It definitely has these moments between the action where things begin to relax. There's time for like reflection and introspection. It's very peaceful. I mean, The Last of Us, there were very few moments that encouraged that. I mean, I get the concept, but it doesn't seem like he's going about it the best way. Like, I mean, that seems to be a pretty good piece of wood. And he's just like, I'm going to hack it right there in the halfway point. I don't know what that person's doing. This seems to be... Anybody here want to speak? Man, look at that sunlight coming through that window. That is fantastic. The bloom happening around there, that kind of that halo-y glow as it hits that paper. And then just the light. You can even see the lady's shadow coming through. A dynamic shadow being cast. That's just fantastic lighting at work. Very impressive. Very, very cool. Alas, nothing of note within that building.
My lord.
Ooh, someone acknowledged me. Seems your place has been destroyed, my friend. Man, this place is gigantic. I mean, it makes sense, it's a farm, right? It's just... I'm not used to farms and games roughly correlating to the actual size of a real-life farm. Maybe this is the main house up here on the hill. It did not escape the destruction. There's some stuff.
I hope your day is well.
Here we go. Mind the gap. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Lord Sakai.
Like, nothing. Excuse me. Oh, there's a shrine thingy. Sora, we have a shrine to track down. Well, I feel like we've done a good job exploring that homestead. They seem to have a lot of just... This is the Springfall Shrine, Sanctuary of Mizunukami. The Kami of Water. Not me to get off my horse. Cool, we're gonna find a shrine.
You deserve the best, boy.
See where it takes us. And these farmsteads take up so much topography, so much geography, real estate, and yet they don't really have much going on besides adding atmosphere. So this is a little odd. Like, I wonder if this is a mistake. But you can see the long pampas grass everywhere. And then there are all these like square looking sections, like this little square. Can you see that on your screen? It's like a little square carved out where there is no pampas grass. It's just like short grass. Here's another one. It's almost like something was sitting there and like squished the grass down. I don't know. It's just very odd looking. Alright, we are We are journeying into the forest. Following the torii gates. In search of the shrine. Oh, now I see some cool waterfall-y stuff happening up ahead. If we're looking for the spirit of water, this amazing vista. Oh my gosh, there's another bear.
Challenge me!
Oh, they killed it. Look at all the waterfalls. That's amazing. I mean, it was said the developers went to the island of Tsushima and modeled this after like the real life location. So that means this spot is probably actually there. How cool would this be to see? I take it the shrine's up at the top. Alright, well, one little Mongol to clean up. Spring Falls Shrine at Kukai's Falls. I mean, this is really cool. Really, Golden Bird? Gonna show up now? Like, I know where you're taking me. With the big frog statues. I know where you are probably taking me. Seems a bit dangerous to take a horse with. This seems very... Yeah, the horse is not going. Sorta, you're gonna have to wait here. Like, you know how slippery that probably is? It's green mossiness with waterfall running down it. And they're like, you're just gonna walk across this? And then climb across this little piece of wood. Acts as a bridge. I'm a little confused. I don't think the horse would be able to go across that piece of wood. But then again, like that plank that I had to cross, I just don't think the horse would. Like these things, I don't think the horse could walk across them. I wonder if the white flowers are worth a different amount. Ah, what is that thing out there? Some stones on top of it. Come so far. You'll have to check that out on the way back down. This guy is like a acrobatic genius. Next one is up there. There we go. Ah, if I want to get the flower, I have to be ridiculous and jump. Oh, you kidding me? No, we gotta go back. We're getting that flower. These are just mad jump skills. Nice. Well, the golden bird seems to have vanished, so either I'm not following him as he wanted me to, or he's like, you know what you're doing. These are like the strongest trees in the world. How are you supposed to get to the shrine? The only way to get up here is like literally scale the waterfalls, jumping from tree to tree like a monkey. It's crazy. I mean, it's super cool, don't get me wrong. It just seems like that's a bit dangerous. Like, how did they build the shrine up here? There is a siren going off in my place, so it is Wednesday. I mean, I don't hear it right now, but the siren was going off. And there is like a tornado siren like a couple blocks from me. Golden bird, I see you. I can't get on this one rock. I could climb a waterfall, but I can't get on this one rock. Where do you want me going? He's just like circling. Like it's literally circling me. It's supposed to take me somewhere. And it's just circling me. Like this is definitely not supposed to happen. This would make a great GIF. Oh, there's like actually a staircase. Oh, so there was a different way of getting up here. Like the way you would take if you were just going up the stairs, I suppose. I have collapsed, fair enough. We made it. I think this is where you want me to go. I think. You're still circling. Cool, are those birds over there too? Charm of Mizo no Kami. Charm of the Kami of Water. It's a defense charm. Parries, and perfect dodges are easier to perform. Yep, that's gonna have to go on. Because I need that a lot. I'm blocking arrows, so I don't really need this one anymore. What did I have equipped before? Yep, I don't know what I had equipped before. I mean, I'm not getting really hit with arrows anyways. Increase our arrow damage. Cool. Totally worth it. And we have a bow upgrade. We have a lot of things available to be upgraded. Golden bird, what do you want from me? Like, I think I've broken the bird. Rather than taking me somewhere, he just seems to be following me. What? Did it just teleport me to the bottom of the stairs? Not cool. I did not want to do that. I wanted to climb down. Alright, well there were flowers over here. We're gonna grab the flowers really quick, and then I want to check out what that island was in the middle. So this would be the traditional way, I guess, of getting up there. Which you can't because of the barricade. And there's a flower. There's a freaking flower up there. Oh shoot, that's bad. That was bad. That was way higher than I anticipated. Okay, so 1 point for like the lamest death so far today. Alright. Come on. Will the horse swim? Nope. We're gonna find out what's over here. Man, I had no idea if you push that button it would just delete you and put you back at the bottom. Lots of supplies on this little thing. I don't know, some sort of sacred stone or something. This would be a really cool place to like compose a poem. And there's the golden bird again. I don't understand, Mr. Bird. I don't understand. What do you want from me? I can't follow him directly. I go around. This bird is very confusing. Bird is very confusing. It's not like the best weather where you'd want to be climbing rocks. Keep going. This guy moves faster than Nathan Drake does climbing stuff. And there's my golden bird friend. We're not going to hit the R button. We're going to come down here. We're gonna get our flower. Is there anything the bird is trying to do? That I don't know. This is just a very confused bird. I don't know what he's trying to tell me. I mean, it's pretty cool that I get to see this golden bird up close like this. Come on, Sora. I think we did a good job exploring that. We're gonna go back. And Hiro Nori's End. Let's go see what that is before we get too far away from the area we're in. Okay, we will follow this road up and then hook a left, left, 3 lefts. A boar? Yes, it is. Got him through the bush. At least my arrow went through the bush this time. Two more pelts. We have some Mongols up ahead. Are they chasing somebody? Oh my gosh, they're killing the peasants. Like, where are they going? I don't know what that was about. Like, they were just dead sprinting through the farmstead and, like, killing people. I mean, the body's gone. That was very unusual. And the worker just comes back to work again.
We should gather the others. Find some weapons. What's the point?
Just life on the farm, I guess. Look at this fellow.
End this war, my lord.
Well, that was very unusual. Why they beelined away? I couldn't even fight them? I do not know. Well, let's check out this end place. And then we're getting down to like the last 15 minutes of our stream today. And there's just so much to explore. I think tomorrow's gonna, I mean, we've been doing a lot of exploring. I think tomorrow's gonna be calling for some like quest stuff. Then we have Masako's quests that we can continue with. I know there's gonna be a lot still to explore in the meantime, but it's not going anywhere. So it's definitely, I think, yeah. time to hit like a town and... Oh yeah. Start shopping. Start upgrading. And maybe make another time to venture back into the wilderness. Excuse me. And explore. It's a pretty dense forest. Just doesn't really go anywhere, does it? I wonder why they call it Hironori's End. There doesn't seem to be anything here. The road just kind of passes through the forest. Oh, we have some dead folks and what seems to be some bad flags. What is that sound? Is that one of those eagles again? I've like never found another eagle since that one battle that I lost. And this is back to the destroyed Komoda town. Huh. So what exactly lies out here in Hironori's End? I do not know. If anything. Right, subs? Like, there was definitely this time that I was fighting a group of Mongols, like a patrol, and they had an eagle with them. And I ended up dying. I ended up losing. And I've never found another patrol that had an eagle. It was a big eagle. I mean, I guess that's kind of just implied by the word eagle, but it was huge. Well, I kind of thought we'd find something intriguing out here. But it just seems to be... I mean, there are some dead folks. It just seems to be kind of wilderness. It's very pretty. But besides some plants, not really much speak of. Yeah, we'll cut across here. I can climb that rock. Maybe there's something up at the top of the mountain. That I don't know. Oh, here it is. This is the true Hironori's End. Maybe there is something up here. This is pretty cool being up here. Maybe like a haiku spot or something? Like, it's so close to Komoda town, I imagine there was a gentleman named Hironori. Oh, look at the lighthouse over there. And that this is where he had like his last battle. Although, if the place was named this, it's probably an old battle it's referring to. And that's it, as far as I can tell. And we about explored it. And didn't really come across anything new or different. Here's some more dead folks again. And we're back to the farm. Interesting. Okay. Well, we have about 10 minutes, folks. We've done some good job, and we've done a pretty thorough job clearing this little section of the north part of the island. But not much to speak of. So I think tomorrow, we've had a couple of days now of kind of relaxed exploration. I think it's time to jump back into some of these big quests. I say, the time that we have left today, let's get down and let's do some shopping and upgrading. If we can make it down to the Golden Temple, we can get our gift, we can upgrade a ton of stuff, and that'll be a good spot to set out for tomorrow for our questing. Check out Lady Masako. I mean, there's these couple things we might even pass along the way. Who knows? 2 kilometers. Let's find the trail, pick it up, and see where it takes us. So there might be something at Hironori's end, but it definitely eluded me for today. Now these are gonna be some unknown. I'm curious. Okay, so this is actually a really neat feature. I just noticed this. So the wind is blowing right now. It's blowing against me. So if I'm running or walking on my horse, look how the cape blows backwards. Now if I turn and go with the wind, notice that even at full sprint, the wind is so strong that the cape still sticks to my back. That is a really nice touch with how the physics are applied to that cape and how they interact with the wind. So even riding the horse, the cape doesn't billow behind me. Apparently because of how incredibly windy it is. I think at full gallop, I should probably get some cape blowing. I don't think the wind is that strong. But it's still a really neat little feature.
Who will fight?
With the cape. A little road patrol to clear out. Might just be 3 of them. Nope, there's a 4th. Come on, what you got? What you got? Not enough. Not enough.
Hold still. What a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
You're safe now.
I'd be honored if you had this.
The renown is growing. We're almost up to the next level of legend.
Saved by a samurai. I don't believe it.
I think it might be a new territory. Yeah, we are cutting across new territory at this point. What do we got? More pigs. Dang, I missed him. Really? Talk about a waste of arrows. That was pretty bad by me. Even with time slowdown. Oh, we have a big patrol coming up. So much for a standoff. Okay, I gotta separate them. Dang, this archer's really annoying. Let's get him first. Run, horse, get out of here. Not here for you. I don't know how the big guys get hurt by my kunai. And they have a big shield like that. Dang! Not out yet. Whoa! No! The last guy of the patrol.
We'll get through this.
And just another lost patrol, basically. Sometimes you come across really small ones, easy to defeat, and then you get into those where it's like 2 giant brutes and all sorts of things. Now, what is that? There's some sort of tower lighthouse thing going on up here. I'm not familiar with. What do we got? Oh my gosh, more? They're coming from quite a distance. Alright, let's get this sniper. That was a bad shot, buddy. Well, I failed at the big patrol, so they gave me a tiny one to take out. So there is another one up ahead.
Fight me!
The horses clear out. Dang, I missed it. The bush, I couldn't see. I couldn't see that standoff attack because of the bush. So I mistimed it. And I almost died because of it. So Flanagan, I know you were talking about it the other day. Can you fail a standoff? I got the first one, but totally missed the second one. I think we've come across a fox den, actually. Where are you off to, Mr. Fox? More Mongols. I can't do the Mongols right now. I need to follow the fox. I mean, they're sneaking away from me, which is very unusual. Okay, I'm gonna have to get off and jump here. Wow, who would ever have found this? Think this is enough to unlock a new charm spot? Nope, one more. And a golden bird. He patiently waited for me, apparently. We have a haiku. Man, finding all this stuff now. Alright, well, we're not going to make it to the Golden Temple today, folks. Just too much stuff we're running into in between us and trying to make it down there. And who knows what else we're going to discover. But I think a haiku spot would be a nice place to wrap up for today. We're reflecting on peace. A hidden respite, following the breeze, watching over all. I actually like the first one. Cooling touch invigorates. Deep breaths released to the wind. Where is that? What is that place? Gently cleansing. Stand refreshed. Hastening forward, prepared to change course, or a new beginning. This will be our message for today.
Respite. Cooling touch invigorates. A new beginning.
The headband of peace. Ooh, it's actually a really nice. It's a little thinner, but it's still white, and it has a little nice little band on the front. Can't clash with the outfit, so. Well, this is where we will pick up tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for spending your morning here with me at Quarters Without Borders. We did quite some work here. Cleared out a lot of the land, kind of patrolling the coast on this northwestern part of the island, of this section of the island at least, because you know how much more island there is left. Dang. But I feel like what little bit is left up here we can explore later. Right now, let's try to focus on getting back to a town. If we can, we're actually going to maybe pass the survivor camp. So we can hit the trapper and use all of our pelts. And then we'll finish our travel to the Golden Temple. Do all our upgrades, do all our shopping first thing tomorrow. And then head out on some quests. I think Lady Masako would be a good one to start with. Trying to dive through as many of hers as we can. Maybe clear up what's left of this little fog in the middle of the island. So, kind of a nice relaxing play today. Building up equipment, building up resources, all in preparation for some big events tomorrow. Well, I hope you had a good time. It was nice. It's a nice way to relax this morning. We had 3 casualties today, which is kind of handy. I don't have to kind of guess from looking at this glass jar. So another 75 cents. That brings our new total. We started at $24 today. We're up to $24.75 now. I'll, of course, confirm that with our updated total tomorrow for our stream. But let me just say, thank you, Trash Pansy. It's actually a new thing. I'm just trying it today. So it came up pretty cool. I'm still working with the scripting. Variables, I'm having trouble with decimals, so I'm trying to get it to show like 25 cents or find some way of actually tracking the dollars. But it'll get refined as things go. But thank you so much for joining again, everybody. I hope you had a good time this morning. Hopefully something relaxing, a little bit more relaxing change of pace. I know it's halfway through the week, so let that little haiku of peace guide you forward as you tackle today and any challenges that are remaining for the rest of the week. That does it for me. Just a reminder, we are back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our next play, and then we will have a long play this Saturday. The time will probably be about 1:30 p.m. as usual, Eastern Standard Time, but I will get a confirmed time out to everybody tomorrow. This is Quarters Without Borders, ladies and gentlemen, playing today for a better tomorrow. We are working our way through Ghost of Tsushima on lethal difficulty. We have raised $24.75, and every little bit of good we do is going back out into the world, hopefully, to pay it forward for somebody else. So I hope you had a great time here. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you on the flip side. As always, happy gaming.